What up, friends? Greetings from Dar es Salaam. I'm in the Sinza district of Dar es Salaam. Now, I just came from Kariakor Market, the biggest market here in East Africa. It's massive, okay? I just did a video about that. Please go watch that video because it's full of like a lot of game. I went there with my guide, Stuart, who took me around, and he really gave me some really good, valuable insights on how to make money by sourcing different stuff, such as shoes, clothes, fabrics, electronics, car parts, and all this stuff. So go watch that content. It's really, really good, especially if you're from a landlocked country like Botswana, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Uganda, the Congo, Rwanda. You want to watch that video because what you can buy over here in Kariakor Market, you can take it over there to your country and make a fat profit and make double what you're buying it here in Dar es Salaam. Because Dar es Salaam has the largest deep water port in East Africa, so you get the best deals. In this video, I want to talk about the peer pressure that comes with, a lot of Africans that are living in the diaspora coming back home. There's a peer pressure that you have to come back home and immediately start living in the most expensive neighborhood in the city and driving the most expensive car you can afford. But I think that's a trap. I know that's a trap. And this is a trap that a lot of people fall into. Unfortunately, that blocks them from getting ahead in the game of life and the game of business. If you've been living in the diaspora for a significant period of time, and you're thinking about coming back home to Africa and to start a business, maybe you want to start afresh, you want to start a new life, you want to start that business, this is the channel for you. What's going to happen to you is you're going to come across a bunch of very ignorant people. And some of these ignorant people are probably related to you. And these ignorant people, you have to be very, very careful about some of the things they're going to tell you. So they'll tell you stupid things like, well, you've been living in the UK for 10 years. You've been living in in Europe for the last 15 years. Why aren't you driving a Benz? Why aren't you living in the most expensive neighborhood in the city? Like Masaki, for example. Right now I'm in Dar es Salaam. So the expensive neighborhood here will be Masaki. In Nairobi, it'll be like Runda or Kilimani. Harare, it'll be Borrowdale. They'll start asking you stupid questions like, why aren't you living in those neighborhoods? But you've been in the UK for all those years. That's because they're stupid and ignorant. So don't listen to them. Because if you listen to them, you're going to fall into a pit, guys. If you can afford to live in those neighborhoods, the fancy neighborhoods, don't live there. If you can afford to drive or to buy a luxury car like a BMW or a V8 like one of these Pajeros, don't buy that because it's a trap. Instead, what you need to do, you need to invest that money you're going to save into starting your business so you can be free. Because let me tell you what's going to happen when you start living high on the hog over here in Africa. Let's start with your car. If you're driving, let's say a BMW, a high-end BMW, it's going to cost you a lot of money to service that car. Not to mention gas. I mean, so many things that come with managing such an expensive car. Repairs, God forbid, with the traffic here in Africa, that's crazy. If you get into a car accident, even if you have insurance, it's still going to cost you something. I know a bunch of guys that are driving luxury cars, and those luxury cars are always parked because every time a car needs to get serviced, that's $1,000 bill, and $1,000 here in Africa is a whole lot of money. In fact, I know an older gentleman. He has a Mercedes-Benz, one of these compressors, and he's had that car for over 10 years now. So I asked him, so how come you don't drive this car anymore? It turns out the reason why he doesn't drive that Benz anymore is because it needs to be repaired and he can't afford to repair it. It needs maintenance and he cannot afford to maintain it. The gas is too high. The cost to take it to car dealership for the service is too expensive. This is Africa, you know, at the end of the day. So anytime you need to get like a luxury car service, it's going to cost you more than it costs in, like, let's say the UK or even the United States. Way more, because there are fewer of those cars here. But if you're driving, let's say, one of these like basic Toyotas or like a Honda Fit, it's not going to cost you that much. So if you can afford like a BMW, don't do that. Go for like a Honda Fit. And the reason why people don't do the Honda Fit when they can afford like a BMW is because of peer pressure. There's a whole lot of stupid peer pressure by people who are stupid, and some of these people that are pressuring you to buy all these liabilities, because to me those are all liabilities. So now this guy with the Benz, he bought that car to impress people who don't give a shit about it. And all these people he was trying to impress, they don't even talk to him anymore. It's a cold game, guys. It's a cold game. So was it really worth spending? Because he told me how much he bought the car for. He bought it brand new for 50,000 USD over 10 years ago. So imagine what he could have done with 50 grand. With 50 grand, he could have probably started like multiple businesses, and one of those businesses would have been blowing up by now. Don't fall into that trap, guys, of spending money on liabilities that are going to cost you so much to maintain and upkeep, because the people that you're trying to impress, they don't give a shit about you like that. They don't care about you. If anything, they want to see you sink and fail out here, guys. In fact, when you stop driving that luxury car, they're going to start asking you stupid questions like, oh, where's your car? What happened to your Benz? What happened to your BMW? For me, I don't let people know what kind of car I drive. In fact, I didn't even have a car, because I don't want people to be asking me stupid questions like, where's your car? I don't need a car, because I can get around, you know, public transportation is just fine. I can get to anywhere in the city using a Bolt, an app. It's beautiful. So that way I don't have to worry about the stress that comes with like maintaining that car, putting gas in it, taking it for service. I ain't got the time for it, because I control my time. My time is the most precious thing that I own. So if I'm spending a lot of this time working to maintain a car, a depreciating asset, that's a waste of my time. I'll let somebody else waste that time, because I'm not going to waste that time. The fact that I control my time 100%, it means that I don't need a car. I don't need to be commuting to a job back and forth. This is the kind of freedom that you can get when you start thinking differently. At the end of the day, starting a business and making money is all about freedom. The ultimate goal is freedom, and not to show off to people who don't give a shit about you. Because I promise you, once you stop driving that car, they're going to start asking you stupid questions. They're going to start talking behind your back, laughing behind your back, talking shit behind your back, saying things like, oh, they must not be able to afford that car anymore. Maybe that's why. I know, which is probably true. You know, if you can't find that $1,000 to repair that BMW, then you can't really afford it like that, guy. So you better start thinking differently and moving differently here in Africa, because at the end of the day, nobody gives a crap about you. If you're ready to win in the game of business, and you're ready to be around like-minded people that understand that all these things, material things, most material things, unless they're producing money, unless they're producing cash flow, they're giving you money, returning money into your pocket, that's a freaking liability. It's not an asset. If that BMW, if that Benz, if that Pajero is not returning money into your pocket, why the F did you buy it? It's a liability. If you're ready to win in the game of business, I'll put a link in the description of this video. Schedule a call. I'm going to add you to my private membership group of other winners that are thinking differently. We're not about influencing each other to do dumb shit like purchasing liabilities that are going to cost you money in the long term, wasting your time. Time you can never get back. Schedule a call. Link in the description. Let's go. If you've been watching this channel for a while, then you already know that I'm not here for the hype. I'm not here to sell you dreams. I'm here to show you how to actually build a life make money in Africa, and do it the right way. I'm a husband and a father. I care about my family, my faith, and my health. I don't drink, I don't move with crowds, I move with purpose. So if you're someone who wants to make money in Africa, but not lose your values, wants to build something real in Africa without any guesswork, wants to take care of your family and live with discipline, then this is for you. The truth is, a lot of people are all talk and no action, and even fewer are doing it in a way that's ethical and aligned with who they really are. That's why I created the Circle of Kings. This is not for everybody. This is for people who are serious. Inside, you will join a community of like-minded people moving with purpose and building real businesses here in Africa. No distractions, no haters, no fakes. There's a deeper level where we connect directly and talk about building income, leading our families, staying disciplined, and becoming the kind of man that people can respect and rely on. I don't have a big circle, and I'm not trying to, but I take care of the people around me. So if you join the Circle of Kings, you're not just watching content, you'll be part of something special. So if that speaks to you, then click the link below. If not, no pressure. Either way, keep building, keep pushing, stay focused, and take care of your people.